Hello everybody, I got a package today from Japan. Yeah, you already know the contents, but we're not going to be looking at any new Tomicas today. And there are new Tomicas in there. We will have those on a different, my hair. We'll have those for a different video. Let's put it in the back, it's a nice little background. We're strictly looking at the used Tomicas today. And a couple other brands. Just really quickly, we're gonna take a peek at another Ashoma Suzuki Jimny and a Cherokee Nissan Cube. Oh yeah. So let me get the Jimny out quick first. Where's my knife? Oh, on my bed. Jesus. That's not the best place for a knife. Although, you guys shouldn't be surprised. It's me. So here is the Jimny. And if you guys remember the other one I have, I'm trying to find it. Where the heck? I found it. If you remember the other one I have, you might think this one looks a little different. And it does. That's because this is an older model of the Jimny. This is the one we would have gotten in the United States as the Samurai. And you can see compared to the 2020. I think it says 2020, 2019 doesn't say. Well, let's take a look at this. We have inserted headlights. Got some nice paint details on the grille. Turn signals are nice. Nice correct wheels. They are different from the new one. I like the white centers on it. There's your Jesus. Where? There's a Jimny badge. There's your black mirrors. Your wipers. The windows, I think the windows are inserts. Well, they have to be, don't they? The front axle is a bit too long. You can see. Yeah. They need a smaller front axle. Or unless these wheels aren't pushed in all the way, but they are. The rear axle is also a little long, but it's okay. It's better than the front. There's your tail lights, your spare tire. That's an insert. This is a very nice model, and true 1/64 scale. There's your base. I love the detail that they put on the base of these. There's your little exhaust that peeks out. And the other one had a nice detailed base too. So there is an Ashoma 1/64 scale Suzuki Jimny, true to scale. I know it's gonna like get towered over by a sedan from Matchbox, but I do really like that they make these to scale, and we can park it up with the silver one in front of the Supra there. Next up, the Nissan Cube from Cherokee. I have, this is my second Cherokee in the collection, and hopefully not my last. I have been enjoying these. I know a lot of people enjoy these Cherokees. And they are, I've talked about it when I looked at the Honda S2000. They are nostalgic for me. And having this one with the original packaging makes it even better. Well, they're nostalgic when I never even owned one. I think this was like $3, $4, which is great. Maybe it was even $2, I don't remember. But that is a great price for a Cherokee, because you know how You know how they get. There's the original package. Cube. Turbo Cube. That's an old cut. That did not just happen. No, I'm serious. That's an older cut. I got it yesterday in auto collision. I don't even know how I cut it, though. Yeah, I do take an auto collision class. I don't know how I cut it, though. I wasn't even working yet. And oh, my thumb hurts. And, of course, logic there is let me scratch it and a bunch of blood on my fingernail. So, don't know what the heck I did. I'm, of course, the one who always gets hurt without doing any work. But I digress. Let's get this off the base. This package literally just arrived Saturday. Okay, so my S2000 was like clear. The body was clear. This one's actually painted, and I like that. You can see very nice details on the front of this. Nissan emblem, headlights, marker lights. Now this is the generation of the Cube that we never got in the United States. There's a grille detail. Wipers, blacked out windows, nice disc wheels. And you got your tail lights. You got a Cube under the handle there. There's your tail lights. There's your Nissan logo, large Nissan logo, and a wiper. And these things are quick. You pull them back and they'll go. I don't have enough room here to do that. But let's just tease a little future custom. This is the Cube we get in the United States, and you can see that they're different. This is an older model. We never got the older model ones, as far as I know. Yeah, I'm supposed to be the Nissan guy, but, you know, we don't know everything. But yeah, you can see the differences up front. This has to be detailed. It's got nice clear coat on it. This will be a future custom. But there's my little choker. Oh, it's got the sunroof too. Oh, there's the sunroof isn't tinted. Oh, nor is the side window. Oh, the side windows are tinted, but the sunroof isn't. You can see like right through that. I love this thing. We'll just put it back in its little. All right, on to the Tomicas. Actually, we'll look at this before we get into some more beat up ones. But this is a Toyota Sema, and this model is discontinued, so that's why I grabbed it, because I think $4 this one was. And I'm like, yeah, it's discontinued. I'm never gonna find one at that price again unless it's beat up. So I told him to grab it for me. Oh yeah, I found it at I guess we would call them antique stores. They call them something else in Japan. I can't think of it. I think basically over there, they have the same connotation to a thrift store. He calls them secondhand stores, which, I mean, some of us in the United States do. But, you know, that's not really commonly used. This thing is minty, too, for $4. And yeah, that's these wrappers. That's how they sell them in like secondhand stores. Yeah, you won't be able to just pick the boxes up on the shelf. They're hanging in those wrappers. But yeah, this thing hasn't even been played with. This must have been a collector that just got rid of it. I was thinking like, oh, what if there's another one in the box? Like, that would be weird. $4 for two. That's not bad. Here's your Sema. Nice grille details, headlights. I guess some sort of Toyota has a bunch of different badges for Japanese models. So I guess you could say Toyota badge. I mean, it's probably a badge exclusive to the Sema, but, you know, typical wheels with suspension, All your black trim around the windows. Is there black trim up front? No. More black trim. A very nice red paint job. There's your tail lights. Got a little bit of paint bubbling on the back window there, but that's fine. Toyota Sema. Some black trim there too. This one does have an opening trunk. That opens high. Jeez. Very nice suspension. Love it. So this is a 2017, or maybe 18. So this one didn't last very long. I think it was discontinued last year. No, 2019. This was only around for 2 years. That was short-lived because it was replaced with the Toyota Corolla. Or no, the Camry. It was replaced with the Camry, the blue one. All right, we're gonna run out of room here, but for the sake of it, the chimneys can go over here. That'll free up a little more room. What to do next? We'll grab this one. These four are all wrapped together, so we're just gonna do them. We got a couple Mazdas and a Skyline. So, you know, we're gonna get the Skyline out first because I know I already have it. I don't remember ordering it. I don't remember ordering any of these, which is funny. I know, I was like, oh yeah, I ordered 14 used Tomicas, but I don't remember what ones they were. So I'm not sure what my thinking was after I ordered this one. I mean, it is worse for wear. This is the R33 Gtr Police Car. You can see it's got lensed headlights. It's got all the grille details. For this being like a late 90s release, yeah, 1995. Well, that's the casting. I think this one came out in like 2000. Yeah, for it being this old, it had pretty nice details because a lot of the older ones don't have a lot of details. Like from the 90s, most of the 90s Tomicas barely had any decal prints at all. A lot of the times their grills were like inserted plastic, or like the headlights were inserted. And of course, there's no taillights on this one. But yeah, I find that interesting. This one does have opening doors. Your very bland interior. That's what the 90s Tomica are known for. And very nice suspension. Like, much better than 2017 suspension. And much better than now. But yeah, I have a mint version of it already. So that's why I'm confused on why I bought this beater. The same exact release. So I'd probably do a little custom with this one. Keep the police light, maybe do it black, a nice black one. And chrome up those headlights a little bit. And do the taillights. I'll do a nice black cop car. Next in this, well, I guess we'll continue with cop cars because we have a Mazda RX-8 police car, or patrol car. I gotta get the right terminology. This one, I'm not really gonna be able to restore unless I can like get some very nice decals, like some very just model specific decals rather than generic police livery for Japan. But here it is. There you have your headlights, your police star. So this is a legitimate police car. Little lights on the grille there, and the grille pattern. Very scuffed up. A little kid had fun with this, definitely. I think this one came from the same seller as this one. So yeah, they were probably having police chases. I love the stories that these tell, or the stories they just make up. The funny thing is the RX-8 always got detailed taillights, like really detailed. You know, because like with most Tomicas, they're just one color. But the RX-8, they actually did a lot of details on it. Oh, you know what? They're plastic inserts. There's a detail on the plastic insert. I never knew the taillights were plastic inserts on this. I'll have to go look at my the American exclusive one to see if it's the same. But this is Unit 03. Nice suspension on there. So yeah, maybe a custom, maybe a restoration. I don't know what we're going to do with that. Next up, we'll continue with the Mazdas, because the rest of the car, oh yeah, there's 3 Mazdas in this little envelope. This here is the Mazda Demio. Another very beat up one. There's your headlights, your Mazda on the grill. There you have, it's got like a sunroof on it. And it's like a soft top sunroof, which is interesting. Suspension. Now, this isn't the first one I've had in my hand, because I know my buddy Diecast Car Guru got a orange one. Well, he paid me to buy the orange one, but then I sent it to him. So I think the orange one was from the same seller too, if I'm not mistaken. Well, they all came from my dealer, but these secondhand ones, obviously, he gets from other means. And I think that orange one and this one came from the same household as these two. And this one I'm going to show you. So this is a Mazda Atenza. I always forget the name of it, because in America we know this as the Mazda 6. And I had asked him, oh, I want the Mazda 6. And he's like, Mazda 6? I'm like, yeah, the yellow one. He's like, oh, the Atenza. And I said, oh, okay. I said, I forgot I wasn't called the Mazda 6 in Japan. Right, Mazda 6 or the Mazda 3? This is not a 3. No, this is a 6. The front end here looks like an Acura, kind of, though. There's your headlights. The grille detailed. No, well, bottom grille, not the top grille. All the chrome is lost on the wheels. And there are your taillights. Just little boop. Kind of reminds me of the Lexus IS. And, well, there's Party Trick. You got your markers down here, or reflectors. But yeah, Party Trick of this one. Look at that. It is this is the only Tomica car in the entire history of town, all 50 years. This is the only sedan with an opening trunk. And, well, it's a hatch, but still. I found that very odd. When you have the trunk open like that, this really looks like an Acura. But yeah, the only Tomica sedan ever made to have an opening trunk or hatch. Because usually it's vans, SUVs, stuff like that. Minivans, SUVs, MPVs, yeah, all that. So yeah, there's Mazda fleet up front. And of course, Subaru's the only sedans that get opening hoods. That's nice. Oh, there's a checklist in here for the chimney. There was multiple colors of this, apparently. Boom. Oh, God. There's Mr. Addict on his video games. Here is this next one. Also, I don't know where this one came from either. But maybe I was thinking the same thing when I bought it that I'm thinking now. If I can get it out of the wrapper. This one he got from a secondhand store too, because it's in this baggie. Which is also nostalgic for me, because growing up, I watched people go to these stores and buy Tomica. And, you know, in, 16 years, it's never changed that they're always, like, hanging in these bags. I want to go there so bad and buy a bunch of them. So, I have this already. It's in its box. I didn't bother bringing it out. This is, actually, I had 2 of these at one point, and I traded one. Now I have another one. And now I have 2 again. But this is the Toyota 86, yeah. The 86. The GT86. And I think I bought this in a lot. That's what, yeah, actually it was a lot. It was this and 4 other cars. Yeah, 4 others. We'll get to that. But maybe I was thinking that, what if I customize this and give it away? Because you know I love Tomicas, and a perfect giveaway for me would be to give away a Tomica. I will never give away one messed up like this, but I would go all out, do my full-on customized job on this, and yeah, that'd be a great prize, you know? Because especially Tomicas with all this detail, I can like detail the heck out of this thing. Let me know what you guys think. You want to win a Tomica customized from the Tomica man himself? We'll just continue with the cars from that lot. We'll just continue from the cars with this lot. Oh god, I cut the bag. Alright, so this one, I'll cut the whole bag open. This is another one from the same lot as the 86. This is the Honda S600, or the S660. These things are, I think this is exclusive to some Honda racing set, but these are going up in price like crazy. I've been looking for the white one, and you know, I wanted to get the white one because I know it was discontinued. It was replaced with that police bus thing last year. But I just can't find one for a good price. And I forgot I even asked for this from him with the 86. So yeah, now I have one. Maybe I can paint it white, or maybe I can redo it. And I'd probably redo it in the red, because this red one's even rarer than the white one. And the white one's pretty rare itself now. So I guess this one will be my placeholder for the white one. Which, I mean, it's not my favorite Honda. It's obviously inspired by the Beat, but yeah, I don't need them all. This red one will just suit me on that. The next two here are extremely rare, rarer than that Honda. This is not a car from the 1930s. This is a car from 2000. Well, 2001, Tomica says, or 2002. This is the Mitsubishi Leaside? I don't know how to say that. Leaside. And Mitsubishi, obviously a lot of us know Mitsubishi, and a lot of us don't know, and you're going to know now. They make kits for cars. They're a kit car company. And, you know, most notably, they made the kit for the Nissan, what was it? The Nissan March. They made a kit for the Nissan March to make it look like an old Jaguar. And this kit is for the Nissan Silvia. I think it was the S14 Silvia. Wikipedia says S13, but this window line does not match up with an S13. So I think it was an S14 or maybe even a 15. But yeah, just completely changed the outside look. You can tell by the door and the window that it is a Silvia. But yeah, this thing is extremely hard to find, and I never even knew it had a metal base, because this is the first time I've had it in hand. Usually there's just pictures like this. But yeah, we're definitely going to be, not customizing, restoring this one back to its original shape. I mean, it's not terrible, but it does have a lot of chips in it. And we're going to polish up the base. Make this thing look fresh. I'm excited about that. Another rare vehicle. Toyota Land Cruisers are just crazy in demand from any brand. They're going to be the cream of the crop from any diecast brand. You know, Toyota Land Cruisers are always going to be popular. And that goes the same for Tomica. There are a lot of Tomica Toyota Land Cruisers that fetch a lot of money. And that's where this one comes in. Every car in this lot was $2 a piece. The Toyota, the Honda, the Mitsubishi, and the FJ. This thing, the prices on these are absurd. Like $40, $50. And I saw the lot. This is why I bought the lot, and for the Mitsubishi, and for the Honda too, because I needed one. Look at this. This thing is almost mint too. I mean, a couple things on the roof and the rear. But otherwise, you know, front end looks good. Toyota. Where's the front? Do they call it the FJ? Yeah, FJ Cruiser. That's what it was called in the United States. No opening parts on this one, which is strange because it's a 2011. Most of them had opening parts at that time. Nice suspension. Maybe if they wanted to do the spare tire, it was going to be harder to do like an opening hatch. But this is another nostalgic vehicle for me too, because back around 2011, this is when I first got into Tomicas. I was looking at, you know, the videos on YouTube, and they, you know, the videos of the play sets, and this vehicle was always like hanging around in the background, and I loved it. I'm like, oh, that's a cool looking vehicle. You know, you can obviously see how my youth affected my car taste now. But I love this. We are running long on time here. We only have a couple cars left. I think 6. There's 6 cars left. We're going to bop through them as quickly as possible without, like, not giving them any time. This one I actually talked about a while ago. I don't know if you remember. But I said, oh, we'll do the comparison when we get it in the mail. That won't be this video. Maybe a later one. The tape isn't coming off. I'm just going to cut it. It is very dirty. I don't know what's all over it. It's like some sticky stuff. Maybe there's a sticker on it or something, because it's like sticky. Oh, it's powdery too. I don't know. I don't know what. Just wipe it. We don't know what this stuff is. Obviously, I'm going to wash the cars and my hands afterwards, because, you know, they're used. And my dealer didn't even touch them. They're all in their own wrappers from the previous owner. So, you know, I don't blame him for not touching them. But yeah, alright, there we go. Polished up nicely. This thing is mint. 1 chip on the front, that's it. Look at that. So yeah, I talked about getting this one for a while, and I've needed a 350, or no, yeah, 350 from Tomica. Headlights look good. Markers. The grille. The paint, I love the paint. The taillights too, being that like metallic. Base 32, yeah, okay. Fairlady Z. Oh yeah, so they don't call it the 350, they call it the Fairlady Z. But yeah, this thing compares very nicely to the Matchbox. And of course, I'm gonna do that comparison at some time. But right now is not the time. Is the interior full of that stuff too? Yeah, alright, this thing's getting a bath in the water. Which I hate to do because I don't want it to rust. Although I don't normally see rusted Tomica axles. What's next? Oh, yes. I forgot completely that this was in here. Which is strange because back when he shipped the package, I was excited about this model. And then I forgot. But, you know, I can be excited about it again. Is this the... Alright, it's the Sema. Is the Nissan Sema. Definitely needs some work. Yeah. Look at that. You got headlights are chipping away, grill's chipping away, paint's chipping away, interior open. Oh my god, it's so dusty in there. Yeah, shut that. This one needs some work, definitely. But I've been looking for it for a while. This is another harder one to find, and I'm just happy to have found it at a great price. Maybe we can get them all on here. Fine. I am running short on time here. We gotta pick up the pace. Next up, the Nissan. What? Dang, this is actually mint. He said it was damaged, but it doesn't look that. That wrapper's stuck to my foot. He said it was damaged. It's not that damaged. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice condition. Wheels are maybe meant by the wheels being wonked. We got a couple dings on the roof rack, but that is it. This thing is nice. I like that. Great condition. This is the Nissan Wing Road. Did I call it something else earlier? I don't remember. The Wing Road. Look at that. I love it. It's a great piece. And a great condition. Yeah, this is going to be off the screen. That one's kind of hard to find. But this one's even harder. This is I don't know what's up with the doors on this one. Doors. That's strange. This is the Nissan Gloria. I know Twice Diecast had one of these. Or I think he still has it. His doors obviously are not like mine. Mine's missing the piece in there that like makes them spring loaded, which I can probably just pull out of a cheap knockoff car and replace it. But I've been looking for this casting for a while. Actually, I have a police one, but I wanted the black version. And this one's just in great condition, you know, apart from the doors. Unfortunately, I'd have to drill it to replace the doors, or to fix them. But, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I love it. Also only got a couple chips and some bent wheels. But, alright, we're down to the last two. Oh, and it's already coming out. It's already ripping. These two I've been extremely excited about. These are two castings that I've needed for a long time. Well, a lot of these were. We'll save the crown for last. This is the Mitsubishi Delica. And you know I have the newer one. But this is the first older one that I've gotten. And this one definitely needs some work as well. Let's see, yeah, pretty beat up. Delica D5. But the party trick to this one is that both caravan doors actually do open, which is something very rare amongst Tomica minivans. Only a couple of them. I think two. Two have the dual opening doors. The Delica and the Alphard. But with the opening doors, the mechanism like goes over the rear wheels, so they can't do suspension, and that's why it's got like a half metal base just to like, keep it intact. And you know, they can do the metal base if the doors are plastic. But yeah, this is a very hard to find piece in mint condition. There's a lot of chipped up ones. I mean, I guess kids really like it because it's hard to find a mint one. But you know, the wrecked ones are everywhere. And lastly, last vehicle of the video. This is the Toyota Crown. Right? It's Crown? Yeah, Crown. 2001 Toyota Crown. I have a stock version of this, but I've been wanting the police one. It is very dinged up. And nothing a little restoration can't fix. But wow. This is another harder to find piece. I think it was a multi-pack exclusive. Looks like the roof is not even harmed. The tampo on the roof and the little light, yeah. Doors open on this one. Awesome. So I have a lot of work to do with restoring some of these. That will be next summer, because at this point, winter's here and there's no good painting weather. So, you know, if I'm gonna do a giveaway with this, that might have to be next summer. I know, but there you have it. Let me know what one's your favorite. That was a long video. I like to talk about my Tomicas. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.